Facebook YouTubers.
Yeah. Okay, today's title, it involves just basically my bucket list. If you don't know what a bucket list is, it's a list of items that you want to do before you die. You never know when you're going to die or when it's going to be, so don't put it off on your list. Actually try to work on making these goals that you set out to do. I did make a list. I know I like to do mine raw and unedited, but I had to think a little bit. These are some things that I want to accomplish and do before I die. First one, I want to learn how to moonwalk. The Michael Jackson moonwalk. Come back over here. I used to try to do it as a kid, and it went really well with socks and like a gym floor, but I never really put time to learn it. That's one thing I do want to learn how to do. My second thing on my list, and this is not any special order, it's just what came to mind. Be on Jimmy Kimmel Live. He is my favorite late night talk host. It's very funny. I think it'd be a really good time. I don't have to be a guest on there, but just attend. Being on there would be really nice. I've actually messaged him on YouTube and Facebook if I could be on the show, even though I'm not a celebrity. I'll do some stupid shit, whatever he wants me to do. Third one is have a child. I'm not saying right now, but before I do die, I do want to have a child. So I have something, my legacy can continue, if you want to call it that. A little Drew running around. It'd be crazy shit. Boy or girl, I don't care, but I would like to have a kid before I get old and pass away. Another thing on my list is I want to play a concert with 100+ people. I've played small venues before growing up, and it was always a great feeling afterwards. I just want to, from this point on till I die, I do want to play another show with 100+ people. When people actually come out and listen, and it's just one thing I really hold up high. I want to do again, and I want to feel that feeling again. Something bit me. I want to weigh 172 pounds again. I'm currently working on that. When I was my fittest fit, I weighed 172 pounds, and I could starve myself at that point, not drinking anything. I could not lose another fucking pound. So I would like to weigh 172, do it the natural way, and stay there, because I think my body's perfect at that weight. I know some people have troubles getting to gain weight, and I have the opposite problem. I can't lose weight after that. But 172 would be a good weight, because my weight in wrestling was 170 to 185, 15-pound weight. I want to go back in there. My next thing on the list is to find a mental connection with a female, with not being in a sexual attraction. I know people are like, oh, that's easy to do. To me, it's not. Usually sex does get in the way, and I want to have a mental connection before that does happen. If it does happen during it, but I want to be in the process of finding a good mental connection, because I've been in relationships where we're not mentally compatible with one another. Our wavelengths are different. We think differently. But I want to have a real, spiritual, mental connection with somebody. Because I've had that with some friends, but to have that with a lover before we do have sex would be one of my things on my bucket list. Next thing on the list, I want to backpack Europe. I don't have to go all across Europe. I just want to have enough items and money to go over there and just walk around and travel and see sights like people would do in America, but I want to go over in Europe. I know it's a very common thing people want to do, is go back across Europe, but I actually do want to do that. That does fancy my pickle. Another one, I want to meet Incubus. I saw them before, but we didn't have any one-on-one time. It was just a bunch of fans in front of them. They've been my favorite band fucking forever, and it would be really cool and nice to chill with him and talk to him on a personal level. It's going to be hard for me because I'm a fucking fanboy of Incubus. I will act like, because I know a shit ton about them. Been a fan of theirs, and I've actually done research about them and fucking watched almost every interview on YouTube about them. Another thing I want to do before I die is to get my Buddha tattoo. I don't know what my book is. Give me one second. See it. I want to get that tattooed before I die. I drew this out when I was 17, 18, and it's always been a tattoo idea of mine. I always fucking go with other tattoo ideas when I do get tattoos, but I want to get this on my arm, about like right there. So when you have your shirt covering it halfway, whatever, that's one thing I do want to do before I die, to get that done. Another one, I want to learn how to play All the Same on guitar and sing with it. That goes, learn to sing is another. That's the last thing on my list for right now. But I want to learn and play it together. That song has a lot of meaning to me right now. I won't go into detail why, but it's a simple song. I took some time to learn about it. It's just I don't have the right guitar right now with the right strings, so it's hard to learn. But even if my singing doesn't get well, I do want to learn to play it and sing at the same time. Maybe one day I could play it for the person that made me want to learn it. Well, those are just a few things on my list. It's not all of them, the ones I can think of right now. Hope you liked my bucket list. I haven't seen much videos on bucket list. I'm trying to keep original and do stuff I haven't seen on YouTube. Thanks again for watching D Trantham. Subscribe, like, you know what to do. Please subscribe. Bye-bye.